Okay, it's that tricky time of year where we don't know whether to wear a sundress or a sweater. So today I'm going to talk about how to transition some of your summertime favorites into fall and how to start wearing some of your fall favorites a little bit early. So welcome if you're new here. My name is Netta. I'm a personal stylist. My whole focus is to help women over 50 build a wardrobe that they love because I am so passionate about you loving the way that you look every single day, loving your everyday style, loving your everyday outfits. Today we're talking all about outfits. But first, of course, I have my brand new updated Fall 2025 Modern Classics Wardrobe Guide, which I highly recommend checking out. It is completely new and redesigned, and I'm going to be adding resources to it all fall and winter long. And it's really, these are the 20, many of you push back when I talk about the importance of being modern and also about, not wanting to cycle through trends and being worried about overconsumption. The Modern Classics Wardrobe Guide is your answer to all of that. These are the timeless pieces that belong in every woman's wardrobe. I also have my masterclass series coming up every other Monday. September 22nd is the next one, so definitely don't miss out on that. Okay, let's get started because I have a lot to cover. I'm going to pause for a minute to talk about shoes. One of my very favorite topics. If you want to easily transition your wardrobe from one season to the next, all you have to do is switch your shoes. Instant update, instant transitional piece, are the easiest way to take an outfit from one vibe to another vibe. And so I'm really excited today to be sharing some of my new favorites, some that you're going to see in this video paired with my transitional fall outfits. These are early fall shoes that I'm very excited to be trying from Dream Pairs. Dream Pairs is a brand I've worked with a couple of times, and they were first put on my radar by a client about 5 years ago. She was in medical sales and she was on her feet a lot, but she had to wear pumps to work. And all of her pumps were from Dream Pairs because not only are they really, really comfortable, but they're also really affordable. So very excited to be working with them, and I'm going to show you a couple of my favorite pairs that you're going to see in the upcoming outfits. Okay, the first pair is, and a big trend for fall, is a minimalist wedge. Of course, this is a sandal wedge. This is a Florida early fall shoe, but they have all sorts of wedges, and that minimalist wedge is just a key trend. I think these are about $24. They are so comfortable. They're so wearable. You're going to see them in one of my transitional outfits. Okay, next pair is, where it's all about the minimalist thong and even the flip-flop this season. So this is kind of an elevated flip-flop sandal. This comes in a variety of colors. These are about $30. They're very, very comfortable, and they're also really versatile and go with a wide variety of outfits. Okay, the next shoe is this Mesh Mary Jane. I know these are not for everybody, but I'm obsessed with these. And just tell me what you think of how I put them in outfits in the comments, because they just add so much interest to outfits. If your outfit is a little bit basic, a little bit boring, adding a shoe like this adds texture, it elevates it, it adds interest. It's just cool. They're just cool. And then the final one, I think this is going to be the most popular one. By the way, the Mary Janes were about $22. These are $32, so the most expensive on this list. But this is a wine slingback. These are, look how cool the heel is. It's a really steady and sturdy heel. It's very, very comfortable. And this is in a wine color. I'm going to be wearing these to death. I absolutely love them. So very excited to be working with Dream Pairs. I will have the link below, and look for these shoes in the upcoming outfit clips. So I was kind of thinking, in Florida, we kind of fake fall. We fake fall in terms of maybe we'll wear a fall color, or maybe we'll wear a fall accessory, but way before it actually feels like fall. So even though we are now we are smack in the middle of September, I guess, it's not going to feel like fall here for at least a solid month, if not two. But we still feel like the fall vibe is in the air. We still want fall-ish outfits, even if we can't wear fall-ish warmth. So I'm going to talk about how to turn some of your summery favorites into fall-friendly outfits. Okay. A couple of general tips to start with. First of all, use accessories to kind of translate summer pieces into fall pieces. So it can be as simple as, adding a boot to a dress that you've worn all summer long can really make that dress feel a little bit more fallish. And then, in summer, of course, it's really, and I talked about this in my fall mistakes video, it's really about the vibe, giving it a fall feeling or a summer feeling a lot of times comes down to your choice of accessories. So you breaking out your fall accessories a little early and wearing them with what you're already wearing can be an easy little way to transition. Next, swap shoes. That's more about accessories, but if you want to change the mood of your outfit, change the shoes. If you want to change the mood, and this is I feel like I need to do a whole video on just the role that shoes can play. I was just talking to a client today, we were texting, and she said, how can I jazz up this cute little red dress? And I said, add a pair of leopard shoes. Because often it's really just that little switch of a shoe that can change the entire outfit. So, you know, if you wear flats, you're gonna have a completely different mood to the outfit than if you wear boots or if you wear, you know, like a pump. So sometimes it's just, again, switching out that footwear for the season is going to be a game changer. Next, texture. So, and you know, one of the very few textures I feel like really cannot be translated from summer into fall is eyelet, especially white eyelet. But I think almost anything else, you can bring it from one season into another by kind of combining textures differently. So white linen pants are going to look a lot more summery in you know, if you're wearing them with like a tank top in the summer. But if you add a sweater vest in the fall, you might be able to bring them into fall or wear them a little bit, you know, for a longer time in the year. Okay. Next, I'm gonna go back to color. There's spring, summer colors, and there are fall, winter colors. And, you know, obviously that's not a hard and fast rule, but there are colors that make us think of fall. And then there are colors like pastels and light colors and bright colors often make us think of spring and summer. And then dark, rich colors make us think of fall and winter. So if you want to capture the fall vibe without already wearing your fall clothes, definitely start with some kind of fall colors. And for me this year, it's chocolate, it's wine, pumpkin. There are just so many beautiful colors for fall that we can all be leaning into. Okay, finally, it's layering, just layering. Often it's the addition of a jacket over your little dress or an addition of a cardigan with an outfit that you already wear that can really take it from summer to fall. Okay, I'm gonna show you how I'm styling some of my summer favorites. And these are pieces that I just absolutely love and, you know, kind of wanted to wear a little bit longer. So the first outfit I'm going to show you is a casual dress, like how to take a casual dress from summer into fall. This dress is from Duffield Lane. I absolutely love this dress. And it's a beautiful like knit fabric. It's really comfortable. It's flattering. It just checks all the boxes for me. And I really, again, wanted to make it feel more fallish. So this is really kind of a dress that I feel could go year round. But to bring it a little bit into fall, I'm going to show you, first of all, how I styled it for summer and for warm weather. I'm wearing it with these cream woven flats from Dolce Vita. And so it's just a super simple, this is just a go-to outfit formula for me, is a cute pair of shoes and a little dress, little casual dress. Like that's an almost everyday outfit formula for me. And then if I want to take it into fall, I'm just going to make it a super simple transition by throwing a sweater on over my shoulders. This is not just trendy, but it's also super practical. In Florida, it's a completely different temperature inside than it is out. It's colder inside, it's warmer outside. So I always like to have a cardigan with me, and now I can carry one around on my shoulders and just, you know, can just be stylish. And then, of course, I added some boots, and I wanted to keep it a little early fall and Florida friendly. So I added a pair of like lighter taupe boots, but I could have done, you know, a number of different colored boots with this outfit. So taupe boots and the cream sweater around the neck really brought it into fall for me. Now for you, you might want to throw on a coat over this dress with your boots, and that would be a really cute option as well. If I had thrown my olive trench over this, that would be, even as we get further and further into fall and maybe officially into winter, that would have made it even more fall and winter friendly. Okay, the next item I want to talk about for summer that many of us have that we might want to take into fall is a floral dress. Is there hope for a floral dress in fall winter? I think that there is. I think there is. Actually, one of my favorite things in the world is like a dark floral for fall winter, but even just your regular, you know, spring summer floral dress, I'm going to show you how I'm taking it into fall winter. So this is another dress from Duffield Lane. This is not a sponsored video, but I just love this dress and I could not wait to share it. So this dress has got like a floral pattern with like fuchsia tones in it. So for summer, I styled it with my fuchsia espadrilles, and I really like this look. These are from Viscata. I think they're so much fun, but they're like an espadrille, like wedge slide sort of, and I love them. Now for fall winter, I wanted to, you know, make this dress feel a little more fall friendly, and so I threw on this denim and Sherpa jacket that I have from Petite Studio that I really love. And then I'm wearing the same taupe boots. So again, a little bit of a lighter look. I feel like it works well with the color palette of this dress, and then that denim and Sherpa jacket really kind of take this outfit into fall. I could have also done like a brown suede bomber jacket or a taupe suede bomber jacket with it. I could have done a denim jacket with it. And I could have, of course, thrown on my long new olive trench from Petite Studio, and that would have been really cute with this dress as well. There are a number of layers, but really it's about changing the shoes and adding a layer or changing the layer when you're trying to take a dress from summer into fall. Okay, next I'm gonna show a black tank dress. So this, insert your favorite sleeveless dress here, and this is a styling strategy that you can use with any sleeveless dress that you have. So this is just a simple tank dress from Target. It's like ribbed, it's a cotton material. And for spring, summer, I love to pair it with these mesh ballet flats. These are from Dream Pairs, and I just love, love, love these shoes. I'm also carrying my Prada bag. It's just an old, like this is one from the 90s, a little nylon bag. So I'm keeping it casual with the mesh shoes with the Prada bag, and I'm keeping, I'm adding some interest and some texture. I'm also throwing on one of fall's key trends, which is a pendant necklace. This one is from H&M, and you're going to be seeing it a lot in this video. I'm going to be wearing it a lot. And then I'm wearing my square hoops from Quince. So just a casual running around outfit. I actually wore this outfit yesterday when I went to a coffee shop with my sister for her birthday. Okay, now if I want to take this tank dress into fall, winter, I'm going to style it differently. So I decided to throw on the Petite Studio. This is going to be in my Petite Studio upcoming video. It's a suede-ish shirt, and I threw it on over the top. Instantly makes it look more fall. I could have tied this at the waist, and honestly, probably a cropped suede jacket would have worked even better, but I really like the effect of this. Because the dress is fitted, the shirt not being at the waist kind of works for me with this. I also added some leopard booties because leopard is my love language, and I really tied the black and the brown together. My H&M pendant necklace, the square hoops, and I kept the actually added this bag that I have loved from Pomoja. So it's black and brown, just kind of tied everything together, and I love it. Okay, so now let's talk about how to take your white jeans from summer into fall, winter. And really, white is seasonless now. There's no such thing as no white after Labor Day. And so whether it's white jeans or white pants that you're trying to style, it's going to come down to how you style it, whether it works for, whether it feels summery or whether it feels like fall. So first, I pulled out this old burgundy tee that I have. It's an old Theory burgundy tee. I've just had this forever, but this is such a color of the season, and I was the thing about most of these outfits is that I'm combining new pieces with pieces that were already in my wardrobe. So in the case of this outfit, most of these pieces were already in my wardrobe, so I'm working with what I have and updating it for fall. Maybe adding a new shoe or adding a new layer, but many of these pieces are new things, are older things in my wardrobe. So the burgundy tee, these are off-white cut from the cloth jeans. I'm wearing a brown belt that I got last year on Amazon. I'm wearing the only new thing in this outfit, I think, are these Dream Pair nude, like heeled sandals, like thong sandals, but in nude. And then I threw on, this came with a dress that I got from Goelia last year, or is it Estier? I think it was Estier last year, but it's a navy and white, like faux sweater that you wrap around. It's almost like a scarf, but it looks like you've got a shirt wrapped around your shoulders. So it's that navy and white scarf sweater wrap thing. And then I also decided I was going to try it after I tried it with the navy and white sweater. I also was like, maybe I should also try it with my cream sweater tied around the shoulders. So a couple of different ways of styling this, and I just really liked it. So this is kind of like my early fall version. I think with the navy and white, it feels a little bit more like, transitional summer. With the sweater, it feels a little bit more like fallish. And then after, looking at it, I decided to throw on the suede shirt from Petite Studio. I threw that on over the shoulders. Still have the brown Amazon belt, and then I added my brown Quince puffy heeled kind of sandals, and so switched up the look a little just by switching out the shoes, switching out the layer. Everything changes. Now if I want to take these white jeans like fully into fall and make them a little bit more cozy, I added my off-white lady jacket, I think this one is from Goelia, to the jeans and kept the look really, really simple. And then I added my red Mary jeans. Now, as it gets cooler, I will throw my black Quince trench coat on over the top of this outfit, and that's going to be a perfect, fall to winter outfit here in Florida. For you, that's probably going to be a wool coat, depending on where you live, but that, external layer is going to be an additional, obviously, practical piece, outerwear piece, and then also a styling element. Okay, now I'm going to talk about how to style a striped shirt, one of my favorite spring summer classics, into fall winter. And you will notice that a striped shirt of some kind, some of them are horizontal, some are vertical, is on that Modern Classics wardrobe guide list for fall. Okay, so this one is from Old Navy. I loved it. I loved the type of stripe. I just think it's very, very classic. And so in this first outfit, I'm wearing this with my Goelia wide leg white stain resistant jeans. These jeans are amazing. I actually spilled, and I'll link all of the stuff if they're all still available. I spilled cranberry juice on these jeans last winter, and they just, like, it just beaded and fell right off. Like, just you cannot stain them. So this shirt, the stain resistant jeans, a black belt that I've had forever, and then I added my dream pairs red wedge sandals. These are like a heeled wedge. These are a very cool, like, minimalist wedge for fall winter, and I absolutely love these. So I kind of felt like this is the early fall, late summer kind of take on the striped shirt. Now I want to take the striped shirt a little bit more into fall. I added a sweater across my shoulders because, of course, that is the law of the season, and also, like I said, super practical. So this one is from Laline for Target. It's a red and navy striped sweater. I've got it tied over my shoulders, and then I decided to replace the sandals with the red Mary Jane. So we're getting a more fall-ish look here. And then the other thing I did was I switched out the red and navy sweater, and I added the navy and white striped, like, little wrap thing, and, you know, kept the red Mary Janes, and that's just another variation on how to wear the striped shirt. I love the striped with striped thing, like I did with the sweater and with the little scarf. But if you don't love that, of course, you could do a solid colored sweater. But for me, that just totally worked. And then, of course, I continued the outfit with the red Mary Janes. And then, of course, I switched for the fall look. I didn't mention this. I switched to a dark pair of jeans. These are also cut from the cloth. And so they take it from, you know, that white pair of jeans, which makes it look a little bit more summery, to the dark pair of jeans, and really brings it into fall. Okay, the next piece I want to talk about is a white summer dress. Now, I'm obsessed with this white summer dress, and I definitely do not want to leave it behind in summer, so I wanted to find a way to bring this into fall. So one of the cool things is I was putting this dress on for this clip, and I realized for the first time, and I've had this dress for 2 years from Quince, I realized that the straps are adjustable. And they're always falling off, and I had not gotten them altered, but they're adjustable. Like the buttons, you can move them. So I was super excited about that. I should have checked that. But I love this dress. And then I decided to just kind of make it feel slightly fallish, because it does feel a little out of my fall mood to wear the dress just on its own the way I wear it in summer. So I threw my black Quince cotton cardigan over the shoulders, and then just kind of like scrunched the sleeves together. And then I threw on my black flip-flops. These are a very, very trendy shoe right now. Yes, I'm wearing flip-flops. I know. But they're super, super trendy, and a pair of, like, really minimalist black flip-flops is definitely having a moment. I feel like it very much updates this look. And then I'm carrying my little black Prada bag. So the flip-flops, the cardigan, the bag, adding that, like, black to that white dress really kind of brings it into fall a little. Now, if I want to continue to wear it as we get deeper into fall, I'm going to throw on a statement cardigan. This one is from Rehoist. This is an older one. I've had it a couple of years. I love it, but I'll add some similar cardigans to the catalog. And so I threw that on top, and then I decided to just have some fun with this because it's a statement cardigan after all, and I added my white cowboy boots. And I kind of thought this was a fun look, kept that little black Prada bag, and I liked this look a lot. And then I decided, okay, what would it look like without the boots? Because, you know, there's a lot of volume on the hem of the skirt, and then the boots kind of have some volume as well. So I decided to switch out the boots for my black Mary Janes, and I like this as well. So I think I would probably go for the black Mary Janes over the white cowboy boots. Let me know what you think in the comments. But love this look, and it's very easy to layer a sweater over a white summer dress and take it from summer into fall. I hope this is giving you ideas for ways that you can work with your own wardrobe. Okay, now I'm going to talk about how to start wearing some of your fall favorites a little early. This is something I'm an expert at in Florida because I feel like fall way before the weather feels like fall. And so just a couple of tips about that. So the first thing you're going to do is combine fall and late summer in the same outfit. So you're going to bring your fall favorites in and combine them with your breezy basics from summer, and you're going to be able to create transitional outfits that are going to kind of like have one foot in one season and another foot in the other season, right? So like maybe a suede skirt with a tank, or a silky dress with a pair of boots. Like it's just about taking something from one season and combining it with something in another. Okay, the next thing for fall is is that you can wear some of your fall favorites and just skip the tights or skip the boots at the beginning. So if you're wearing something that feels a little bit too much like fall for the weather, then maybe you just add a shoe that feels a little bit more transitional, and you skip the boot, you skip the tight. Lighten up your layers, like we go with lighter layers in the early fall. So it's a denim jacket, it's a little bomber jacket, it's those more casual lightweight jackets, and then and then a trench as we get a little bit more into fall winter, and then the wool coat comes out like much later on, right? Of course, this depends on your climate and where you live. Next is to balance heavy fabrics with light ones. So I really feel like a lot of this is again kind of the vibe. So if you're wearing linen pants, then maybe you can do like a chunky sweater with it, and so you've got like a light fabric and you've got a heavy fabric, and that really kind of again bridges the gap between fall and summer. And then the final thing is really kind of focus on flats and transitional shoes for a while before you go fully into boots, because it can really feel heavy to do like winter dress, winter coat, winter boots in September, even if your climate maybe calls for it. So kind of like take baby steps in by like, well, maybe you're wearing the dress and the coat, or and the coat is maybe a trench instead, and then maybe it's a flat instead of your full-on boots early on. Okay. Let me show you how I'm transitioning several items like from early fall to later fall / winter. So again, just kind of an excuse to wear some things a little bit more. So the first thing I want to focus on is like a versatile little dress. Now in this case, it's a red dress, and this is a seasonless piece. But how am I going to take this seasonless dress from summer into fall? So for summer, I'm showing it styled with, this dress is from Rehoas, by the way, absolutely love it, and I do have a Rehoas video coming up. But I'm pairing it with the nude heeled sandals from Dream Pairs, and a little brown Brandy Melville bag that is actually my daughter's that I stole for this video, and then my gold Gorjana hoops. So just very simple, a little pair of strappy sandals and a little bag with a simple little dress. It's just a summertime outfit formula. I am obsessed with this dress though. I am obsessed with this dress. I love the color. I love the fit. Then if I want to take this dress into fall, I'm going to obviously layer it up and mix it up a little. So the first thing I did was I added, I'm so excited, I could not wait to break these out, but these are actually from Target. These are leopard pantyhose. They're black leopard pantyhose, and I was like, I'm gonna wear these so much. So I put them on with the red dress, and instantly there's a more sophisticated and a more fall winter look to the little red dress, which, let's face it, is sleeveless and shorter, so it doesn't instantly give fall vibes, right? So I added the leopard tights. Then I added my little black slingbacks. I love these. These are from 7 or 9. They are one of my favorite pairs of shoes. Okay, then I added the gold Gorjana hoops, which I love, and I'm wearing a lot in this video. And then my black quince trench. So you're going to see the dress with the leopard tights and the slingbacks and the hoops with and without the trench. So you can kind of see, obviously some of you are going to be doing wool. You're going to be maybe doing a cardigan over the dress, which would be really cute. That's going to absolutely take this look and make it a lot more wintry. But for this works for me for Florida fall. So I love this dress. I love kind of making pieces work for as long as I want, because if something is a favorite of mine, I want to wear it as long as I can. Okay, for the next outfit, I wanted to kind of play with a silk slip skirt. This is a shorter one. And now I have a lot of silk midi skirts at this point. I have a black one, I have a leopard one. I mean, I have multiple silk midi skirts, but I decided to try a silk mini skirt from Quince for this, just for fall. I just wanted to mix it up, and I definitely feel like I look better in a shorter skirt most of the time. So I am wearing the short silk skirt from Quince with a brown tank also from Quince, which I love. Again, this is kind of how we do fall in Florida. We go into the fall texture, fall colors without really going into fall weights. And so this works for that. Then I'm also wearing it with my brown sandals, and these are all from Quince, the brown puffy sandals. So brown, different shades of brown, a real tonal look. Gives me all the fall vibes without any of the fall warmth. And then I added the Pomoja bag, which is brown and black, which I love. And then these earrings from House of Harlow that I'm wearing now. Okay, to take this outfit into fall, I just kind of added a layer. And I added a layer that's appropriate for Florida fall. And for you, this may not be the layer that works for you, but for Florida, this is a great layer. It's my black trench coat. This one is from Quince, and then I added the black slingbacks that I had been wearing a lot. So just switching out the sandal for the black slingback and then adding the black trench coat really kind of made this much more fall friendly. But I kept the brown tank and the brown skirt, the Pomoja bag, and the same earrings, and I took this outfit from early fall to more fall. Okay, now we're gonna style a suede skirt. This specific one is from Petite Studio, but if you have a suede skirt or a leather skirt in your wardrobe, I'm gonna show you how I'm taking mine from early fall to later fall. Okay, so starting with this Petite Studio suede skirt, I got this really, really cute vest from Target. It's a cream vest that has like a defined waist and like kind of bows in the front. I just love this. And then I decided to style it really classically with my cream slingbacks. That Pomoja bag makes another appearance. And then I threw on the black Quince trench kind of over the shoulders, and then I'm wearing these same House of Harlow earrings for that outfit. So I just kind of like this. This is sort of, it's just starting to get cool kind of feeling, and the best and one of the easiest ways, if not the only way, the new fitted tops that are longer, like this shaped vest, are tricky to layer with jackets. I think the thing that looks best with them is when we pair them with a long coat. Like that's the best layer for a long top like this, is a long coat. So I really liked the way that that looked with the black Quince trench. Now I tried on a shorter, like chunky shearling coat. This is a Petite Studio coat from last season over this outfit, and I did not like the effect that much. I felt like the length of the jacket and the length of the vest kind of interfered with each other. So if you're trying these new longer shaped tops, which I highly recommend, definitely consider, if you're going to add a layer to them, making that layer long. Okay, now I want to take this outfit like more into fall-ish winter. So I added a cream sweater. So it's the suede skirt, a cream like fuzzy kind of mohair sweater, which I love. I kept the cream slingbacks and the Quince trench coat and the House of Harlow earrings. So really just switching out the top for a sweater just made the vest top for a sweater just made it. And keeping that trench made it feel very much and like fall winter, and also made it a lot warmer. Okay, now we're going to talk about Silky pants or silk pants. These are like one of the key pieces of the season. This pair is from Quince. It is in this beautiful wine color. I absolutely love these pants. I was really hoping I would love them as much as I do. Like I was hoping they would fit really well and be really comfortable. I'm gonna wear these a lot. But I kind of wanted to like style them again from early fall to winter. So in this first outfit, I'm wearing a black sweater vest that I have from a couple of seasons ago from Estier. I love this black sweater dress. I felt like this was such a cool look, and it's like kind of fallish, but it's sleeveless. Like I felt like it was perfect. I'm wearing my black mesh Mary Janes from Dream Pairs, which I think add a really nice balance and texture. This outfit is all about texture, so it's the texture in that thick sweater vest, the silky texture of the pants, and then the mesh texture of the shoes. So texture is just a great way to again help that with that seasonal transition, but it's also a great trend for fall. My Gorjana hoops and H&M pendant necklace kind of finished off this look, and this is like a favorite of mine. I cannot wait to wear this outfit. If I was going somewhere, I would have just kept it on. Now I want to take the silk pants and make them a little bit more fall friendly, so cool weather friendly. So I added my Goelia striped sweater. It's a quarter zip sweater. I love this sweater, so I'm doing this with the wine pants. And then I decided to switch to my brand new wine like burgundy slingbacks from Dream Pairs. These are the coolest slingback. I think they're beautiful, super comfortable. They've got a nice like substantial heel, and they're just a super comfortable and cute slingback. So felt like this took it, it elevated it a little bit, but it also made it definitely feel more like fall with the sweater and the slingbacks. And then I decided I was going to have a lot of fun with this wine color and bring out everything wine that I absolutely have in my wardrobe, because you know how obsessed I am with this color. So I've got the pants. I'm wearing a black bodysuit. I threw on my it's a burgundy studded leather trench coat from the jacket maker. I think they call this the Missoni trench, but it's like like studded and wine colored, and it's a trench coat. I tied the belt of the trench coat in the back so that it stays a little bit more open in the front and offers a little bit more shape and waist definition. I'm wearing the burgundy slingbacks again, and then I was trying to decide between a Valentino clutch that I have and my mom's vintage clutch from the 60s, and my mom's vintage clutch one because the color I felt like was a little bit better. The Valentino one is a little bit more like a cranberry color, whereas the one from the 60s is darker and kind of felt like it went with the outfit a little bit better. So I just love this look, and I cannot think of, I mean, I'm gonna wear those silk pants a million different ways. And now I've got pulled out my leather coat. That is one of the key colors of the season, and I cannot wait to style it a lot of different ways. Okay, now the last thing I want to talk about finally is faux leather pants or faux leather skirt, or real leather pants or real leather skirts. So I love having a pair of leather pants in my fall winter wardrobe, and I love having a leather skirt in my fall winter wardrobe. If you've got a shirt that's borderline, if it's borderline dated, or maybe potentially a little bit mature, a little bit too classic, a little bit too boring, pair it with something leather, it will instantly add edge and coolness. And so I love it. These are my brand new faux leather pants from Quince. I could not love them anymore. I am obsessed with these pants. They fit really, really, really well. They even give me a little bit of shape in the back. Like, I just love them. They fit true to size. I'm wearing them in an extra small. And so I just love this. So I'm wearing the Quince leather pants. I am wearing my Quince square hoop earrings. I am wearing my Petite Studio vest, which I love. This tweed vest is just one of my favorite pieces with the leather pants. And then I pulled out an old pair of shoes from my archives. These are BCBG girls from like 10 or 12 years ago, but they're like cream and black woven like heels, and I just love these. So that was the final look. Again, an outfit where I was like, where can I wear this? I want to wear this as soon as possible. I love, love, love this look. Okay. So, of course, I added a bag. This bag is from Teddy Blake, and I just love this bag. This is my go-to fall winter bag right now. I love it. Okay, then I wanted to take this even more into fall winter, and I decided to switch from the woven shoes into the Quince Mary Janes. And then I threw on, also from Petite Studio, but this season, it's their denim top. I love this outfit. I love it. So the denim top, the leather pants, the Mary Janes, and then I'm wearing my long H&M pendant necklace, the Teddy Blake bag, and then the square hoop earrings from Quince to complete the look. So taking leather pants from early in the season to full on into the season, it's going to look different for all of us. And I think at the end of the day, what I would encourage you to do, first of all, is to have a fun try-on session with your own new fall pieces. And remember that the goal is to incorporate fall pieces into your existing wardrobe and not to just have a standalone brand new fall wardrobe. So almost every single one of these looks involved something old and something new. So I brought out my accessories, and usually it was like old pants, new top, new pants, old top. Like it was a combination of what I already had and what I was bringing in. And so playing with it and styling it, some of you, it's already cool where you're at, so some of these outfits are definitely not going to be seasonally appropriate for you, but always go back to update the footwear, the shoes, the accessories, update the texture, and then combine pieces from summer if you can, and with pieces from fall, or pieces from fall with pieces from winter, to create a balanced look that will give you a lot of style, a lot of options, and also help you make the most of your existing wardrobe. So I hope that you enjoyed this video. It was so much fun to come up again to play and try on all of my fall favorites. Now I'm very, very inspired by fall, and I cannot wait for it to hurry up and get here already in Florida so I can wear some more of these clothes. Let me know which of these outfit combinations you found most helpful, which you're going to be inspired by. Are you going to style a dress for fall? Are you going to style your faux leather pants or a suede skirt? What ideas did you get from this video? If you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to give it a like and subscribe so we can hang out some more. Love you guys. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.